Bienvenido a Historias Urbanas con Don Armando. Welcome to Historias Urbanas with Don Armando. So tonight, I was about to actually do it last night, but then I had something to do. So I'm actually doing it tonight. So my thing is that I have this show called Historias Urbanas to actually talk about the urban movement, the Dominican urban movement in New York and in Santo Domingo. La razón yo crea ese episodio de historias urbanas, por hablar por la industria urbana en Nueva York y también en la República Dominicana. Tell you the truth, I've been feeling like this trap lately. And, shout out to Majin Bass on MTG. I could say that song was all that artist. I could say that joint is popping. So that to me, like, yo, there's something new, something refreshing. And I could actually say, like, yo, that track is good. I can't wait for, this December and maybe this January to see what's popping in the urban movement. Whether it be Santo Domingo, New York, or Boston. I mean, even Philadelphia. Yo, manda saludo a mi primo de Bonao, Buda Robles. y manda saludos para el pueblo de mis padres, con municipio Consuelo, San Pedro de Macorís. Y le manda saludo a Rubén, a Uva, a Rabeta también. Big shout out to my homie ARP. Happy belated birthday, homie. Yo, shout out to Acosta. What's good, bro? Yeah. For all my cibaeños, en paz descanse a Rafael Nito Román. Viva el perico ripiao dominicano. Yo bien, Rubén. ¿Cómo está la vaina en su lugar? Yeah. I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram Live. Yeah, man. I don't know about here in Philadelphia, but today was super cold, man. Let me check my own forecast. Well, out here, it looks like that nothing's going to happen. But they say on Monday it's going to rain. Wow. I'll be back. Now on my Instagram, shout out to Lady Reyes Grujon, Chapel 156th Street, ATR J Angel. So, I'm shouting out all the people that actually follow me. So, you know how it is. All right, so I'm back. Now, I'll tell a story of my own. I actually got started in the Dominican urban movement. Around 2003, I went with my mother to San Pedro de Macorís, you know, the hometown of the greats, baseball players and everything. So, one day my mother had a friend from her school by the name of Eridania. Now, Eridania lived like right near where my mother's house is at. So one day we were just chilling with Eridania, and Eridania was like, I know a guy that speaks English and he's into rap. My mother was like, well, my son is into rap. So the next day we went around her neighborhood, and that's when I actually met with Unimente. So me and him, we actually struck up a friendship, and we went to his crib, his padrino's crib. So I went up and I spit a bar or something like that, and I could actually say I was introduced into the San Pedro movement. Thanks, Unimente. So there was years that that was in 2003. 2005, I couldn't really do anything because I was actually busy with my mother and me becoming the godfather of my godson at the time. So while I was busy, I couldn't meet with Unimente at that time. So when I went to move to Jersey, I always still kept in contact with Unimente. So one day, I was just bored on YouTube. I was like, and I just put in Dominican rap. So the first raps that I've actually heard was about Napis Consciente, Hoa, Mocoreto, Tony Hasbun, Sing Fing, and then for some reason, out of all of them, there was one that actually struck a chord with me. And I was like, I gotta I gotta go and I gotta go and support this dude because I know where San Pedro is. I know where people come from out there and everything. So when he actually came out with Nome de Cotorra, Vaquero, I was like, yo, I'm feeling this joint. Me and Vaquero, we was actually talking via MSN Messenger for some time before we actually met, which was in 2011. And I could actually say since then, I've been actually a fan of his music. Later on, I actually became a fan of Reuno's music and several others that I've actually met in this journey that we call the Dominican urban movement. Although I fell off because of personal reasons, I was actually trying to at least try to make my own name out there, like around maybe 2009 to 2013. That's when I actually fell off. So I know what's going on in the movement and so forth. But me personally, I'm just it might be a slow process, but I'm just trying to create my own. So that's why I got my joint right now, Historias Urbanas, because what I'm seeing as an elder statesman is that a lot of the younger crowd is making mistakes that people my generation and older has made. So therefore, I just want Historias Urbanas so everybody can know the real story of what went on and how this Dominican urban movement came to be. So with that said, I don't want the younger generation to be incarcerated, have bad managers. I want all of them to be fruitful and become smarter businessmen than our generation. So I'm actually asking anybody in the Dominican urban movement to tell their stories. Estoy diciendo para los artistas de alto rango o de la vieja escuela, hablando de los jóvenes, pero de la industria del rap urbano en la República Dominicana y también en Estados Unidos. Pero muchos de los jóvenes ahora estamos muertos, tienen contrato no sin nada, con abogado y eso. Pero en verdad, mucha gente quiere crecer en este negocio. Yo, Pete, you could come up. I'm going to drop the link. Yo, Dicine. ¿Cómo está, hermano? What's good,
Yo,
bro?
yo, 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 yo.
Yo,
What's going on, man?
I'm chilling. How you, bro?
Another day, man. Another day. Yeah, I was just chilling with family and whatnot. So
Yeah,
decided to step away for a few minutes,
gotcha.
put a few minutes into the show. So I was in the audience this whole time, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's nice to tune in. You never know who might show up. You never know, what topics are going to come out.
Right.
And that's why people subscribe, you know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to pop up. This, Historias Urbanas, I'm telling you, there's no limit, you know what I'm saying? San Pedro's rich in history.
Exactly.
And there's so many people from San Pedro that are all around the world.
Yep.
That once they get cue of this, they're going to start pulling up to speak their testimony.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be great, man. I can't wait.
Yep.
Word.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So when you came up in San Pedro, Vaquero had just basically left. He left basically what was Perfect Clan, La Dinastía. He left his association with Villano Sam.
Right.
And I know this because these are my people. Like, I know Manuel. I know Manuel like the back of my hand. Like, that was my homeboy. Like, that was my homie.
Gotcha.
And I know his dad and his brothers, sisters. I know all those people.
Yep.
And I was always over there because there was always problems in El Liceo.
Right.
And that's exactly where he lived at. He was the next house over.
Right.
Sam. So, and I always showed him support. You know what I'm saying? As far as telling him to keep pushing forward. I try to help him like how I would do with piano. I'm saying, if you're gonna say lyrics in English, at least say them right.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So he would rap and say like, "Yo, I want to put this in English in there. How do I say this, and that?"
Right.
I said, you could say this, and that, but it's not gonna rhyme. How about you say this, and this?
All right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. Pa 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 pa. And then, yeah, man. The last time I spoke to him before his rise, I prophetically told him, you made it when you end up going to Spain for this music. And he goes, what are you trying to tell me? I say, yo, pack your bags, man. The Lord is going to send you to Spain. And he said, yo, stop talking to me like that. I said, bro, don't forget that I'm a brother of faith. He made up like 4 or 5 years later, he ended up going to Spain on some urban concert movement. Villano Sam went to, and there was some other people there.
I remember that year.
Yeah, y Vaquero explotó en España.
Yep.
Vaquero explotó en España, and I'm not gonna open my mouth and say that that's what made him mostly all his money, but I am gonna open my mouth and say that was the first time that man saw that amount of money from the concerts that he gave in Spain. Saying to come back home, yeah, brother, to come back home in victory, knowing that you just represented for your city, you just represented for your country, You just represented for your homies. You just represented for the people that backed you up, held you up, and kept pushing you forward. So, big shout out to Vaquero, Manuel, mi hermano, el bacano, tranquilo. Tú sabes quién es, tu hermano, Pedrito, el hijo de Rudy, el nieto de Papito. No comemos cotorra. My grandpa has his history, my dad has his history, I have my own. You know what I'm saying? We all did what we had to do. Word. Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It's crazy, bro. I remember all his brothers were little, bro.
Yeah.
They weren't thinking about rapping or nothing like that. They didn't have dreads or nothing like that. They wasn't thinking about none of that. I remember one of his little brothers, I was teaching him martial arts. They weren't thinking about rapping.
Yeah, Coding, you know, he's out here. Yo, shout out to El Monta Cotorra.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Si Coding me encuentra a mí, se vuelve loco.
Yeah, he's here in the States right now, bro.
If he bumps into me, he's gonna go crazy because he knows, man. I was one of those people that was always with his brother, and I was teaching his older brother, one of his older brothers, how to do karate. So he knows what's up.
Franklin?
Huh?
You talking about Frankie?
It's possible. I don't remember all their names because I've met so many people after that, but like I know all his brothers by face, bro. They all know me. They all know me. There's just no way. They all know me.
Yeah, his brothers know me too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Ese era mi barrio, loco. Like that was my barrio.
Yep.
Ese era mi barrio. Big Daddy Yo right there in the corner. La Escuela Puerto Rico. The other guys that were there. The guys that used to do the tricks with bikes. Compu Centro was right there when Compu Centro came out, obviously. I'm talking about 10 maybe years before that though. Maybe 15 years before that. What else? You know, in La Quina del Guaraguao, you know, we used to come together and, you know, we would fight with what we call a lo chupone, which is basically with half pieces of oranges. Mm-hmm. We used to throw that at each other. That was crazy, bro. That was like our form of tag. Yeah. And the last person to live was the person that won point for the team. Mm-hmm. It was crazy, but that place there used to flood, bro. That used to flood so bad, like you needed to have a boat to pass by.
I hear you.
And then there were holes that if you thought that you were okay to just walk through, there were holes that if you passed the hole, you were sinking in. Mm-hmm.
Facts. Yeah, shout out to Monta Cotorra, Tingo Vampiro.
El vampiro de San Pedro.
Oh no, de los vampiros yo creo de aquí o Nueva Jersey.
Porque el pana mío, el vampiro San Pedro, ese otro loco que trabajé con él en la zona y I know these people, bro.
No, I know the vampiro you talk about. Shout out to them too. These good people.
Funny, bro. I know all these artists, bro, as regular people. And here they are exploding as artists. And it's like, wow, that's crazy.
I know.
Like, I know all of y'all. I know where all of y'all live. Sheesh.
Basically.
These are people that done help me out and I done help them out. You know what I'm saying? Things happen, you know what I'm saying? You never know when something bad is going to happen and you need someone's support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to help him out with beats and stuff like that. Real easy. Because the man, El Vampiro, he has wordplay. And El Liricita, he has lyrics. But what he didn't have was a beat maker. So he used to use industrial beats and stuff like that. And I told him, bro, at the end of the day, if you're using industrial beats, you know, they can sue you for it. And the amount, whatever amount of money you think you won, you're gonna have to pay that double, maybe triple.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Mixtape. I just say it's a mixtape. Yeah, you can't make money for a mixtape though. Oh yes, you can. Watch. I'm like, go ahead, bro. Do your thing. Just remember what I told you.
Yeah.
And since this is Historias Urbanas de San Pedro, and I don't lie, and San Pedro's the truth, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a rey. You know what I'm saying? Vampiro was on probation, wants to be a king.
Right.
All right. And like I said, if I were to bump into him right now, that man will go nuts. Because he looks at me as an uncle, and we're about the same age.
Got you.
And he looks at me like como que él ve un teniente. Saludo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I always say, man, shout out to SFM as a nucleus, bro. Because it takes a village. And San Pedro is that village, bro. San Pedro is that Providence, man. Like San Pedro breaks down into so many different things. There's urban, there's campo, there's this, there's that, there's everything over there. La Tacita de Oro del Este, San Pedro.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, shout out to Montano TV show on Instagram.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So as far as
one time, here's a quick testimony. One time I was just chilling in front of my grandpa's crib, right in front of La Jerusalén Primera de San Pedro, very famous church.
Right.
And Pitufo just happened to pass by because he was talking to my cousin Junior.
Right.
And Pitufo told me, yo, if you're not busy, pull up with me to the radio station because, you know, my friends, they have a radio show, you know, and maybe I could hook you up to the show. You know what I'm saying? So you could, you know, get a little more familiar with what hip hop is over here. So I said, all right, that's cool. And I don't mind providing some hip hop culture from New York because, you know, New York is the home of hip hop.
Yeah, the mecca of hip hop.
So he took me to the radio show, and that's when I met Waka, MC Chaka, may he rest in peace. I met Nanti, you know, his sister, and I met Lito Vitini, you know, the son of the politician.
Right.
You know, at that point, they were the hosts of the show. And they accepted me with open arms because once I opened my mouth and spoke what I know, it was like, all right, yeah, we need you on the show for sure.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
You know what I'm trying to do, but a lot of people are not seeing it. I do hope one day that DJ Kool Herc goes to Dominican Republic and meets with Frank Colonial. That would be epic.
Mundial?
Yeah, Danny Colonial. Yeah, he's like
Danny.
Yeah, because you know that one of his daughters, she spits too.
That's what's up.
Nah, but you might know who the daughter is though.
Probably.
Now, Kiria Negra.
I probably know her by her real name.
Yeah, she was part of LDA. You know, Baby Psycho and them.
Okay, Baby Psycho.
Yeah.
Baby Psycho's from right here from New York. I know him.
So do I. And it's funny it's funny.
What y'all don't know is I know him as a boxer.
Yeah.
I don't know him as Baby Psycho. I know him as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So now here we El Boxeador. You know, now here we are. He's over here doing. I've seen a couple of his videos and stuff, and I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, I had no idea that's what you was doing. Good job.
Yeah. He was actually one of the first Dominicans on MTV. Him and Big Mado.
And that's something.
Yeah,
Big shout out to Baby Psycho.
yeah, that's my homie right there. And it was
Yeah,
and it was funny though because right before the untimely passing of my mother, me, Baby Psycho, and Leaky Local and Paz Descanse, we actually met up
peace.
in Harlem and such, and we did like a an interview. My It's still on my page, even though that was like grainy for the footage or whatever. But we did that.
That's cool.
Yeah. And it was funny because Leaky Local, we was like, yeah, your name is familiar. I was like, yeah, your name's familiar too. I didn't catch it by first. But then when Leaky Local was like, oh shoot. And then, I told him who I was. Me and him, we actually was hanging out and everything like that. Even though I lost touch with him for a few years, but then, with his untimely passing and everything like that, I could actually say I was sad because me and him, we always used to talk most of the time. And then, shout out to his brother Animal. I could say that during the times that when my mother passed and everything like that, it was him and Animal that, that they actually looked out for me and everything like that. So, I'm always in gratitude with that.
Amen.
Yeah. So, shout out to Animal, shout out to Leaky Loco and Paz Descanse a él.
Shout out.
Yeah.
We had a Nicky Loco in San Pedro too.
Y'all did? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was one of the bros.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I gotta say is that if you actually look at that song that LDA did, it was like you had like maybe 3 or 4 Dominicans, and you had 1 Puerto Rican, and that joint was hot. I could actually say that.
Cool.
Yeah. Vaquero was on that track too.
There you go.
Yeah. And Ray Chester. Shoot.
Ray Chester.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Yep. Ray Chester.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my dude right there. Cause sure. I could say when I first met him, I was like, Ray Chester? Me and him, we actually we said what up to each other and everything like that when I was up in Corona. So, every time I used to be up in Corona, I used to link up with Ray Chester. Now I don't know where he's at right now, but shout out to him and Primera Corona Records.
Yeah, he's still somewhere in Queens because his latest video was somewhere in Queens around the 7 line. So
yeah.
Me knowing the area, yo más o menos sé dónde está metido, but that's one of the bros that we've only spoken. We've never seen each other. We've never met. I've been waiting for you to come to the city so that we could all meet together as a group.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been, every time I'm in the city, it's like, I'm there, I'm out. But I'm like, hopefully the next time I'm in the city, which I hope is soon, we all can link up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, since I got like maybe, well, in the future I might have like more free time or whatsoever. So let's see.
Well, like I always say, man, never lose hope and always pray. Because some some just hope and pray. I say never lose hope and always pray.
Exactly.
As long as we're here, we'll have a chance. That's basically it.
Basically.
Yeah, man. I'm actually trying to branch out with some of the bros in PA so that we could to open an indoor amusement center type in PA.
Yeah.
Because things like that generate a lot of money. Because there's places in PA that they don't have any entertainment. They have to go to the next city over, and they don't mind doing that. Imagine opening up an entertainment place in their own city, and now they don't have to go to another city to go play. I'm saying now that's what's going to generate the moolah. People will come from other cities to come play.
Exactly.
Well, so let's see what avenue opens through there. You know what I'm saying? And depending on what happens over there, you're already in PA. So if I need a PA manager, who else better than Don Armando?
Thank you.
I'm just saying. Your testimony speaks for itself. Your work resume speaks for itself. Like, if I were to open a business and you have the time, you know what I'm saying, that you're not busy or you just want to step up real quick and step out, then I'd be more than happy to have you as my manager, manage things there and, give me the day-to-day rundown. Obviously it would be a weekly day-to-day rundown. I ain't going to be calling you every day like if you're my son.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You one of my bros. To me, you family.
Thank you.
For real, that'd be perfect. I'm saying you're someone I don't have to look over my back and be worried. Like, nah, the bro's there. He got this. So if something happens, he's gonna be the one to call me. I don't have to worry about me calling to see what's going on. I know he'll call me if something's wrong. No news is good news.
Right.
So, never lose hope and always pray.
Exactly.
Okay. And I already know on your end as well, you know what I'm saying? If a business opportunity shows up, you know what I'm saying, and you decide to step up into business and you want some consultation help of some sort, I know you'll probably ask me, and if I don't know, I'll definitely be able to point you to someone that does.
All right.
Because that's basically what it is. It's funny how all the business consultation and business solutions that I know from DR don't really work here. But if someone asks me for a certain kind of help, I'm able to finesse that information for them and they can go on.
Right.
It's just so funny how things work out that way.
Yeah, that actually does.
Really.
Yo, I just thought of something.
Yeah.
I bet. So, remember what you and I was talking about, a Dominican action movie?
Yeah.
That has martial arts and everything like that? So, I'm saying when we actually do this, we might have like, we might try to do some part of it in the United States and then the other part in the Dominican Republic.
Right.
So what I was thinking is that hopefully next year we could actually try to make we could actually conjure up a script on how the storyline is supposed to go. Maybe we could make it a modern storyline or an older storyline, like maybe in the '70s and '80s and onwards, something like that. Because I see a lot of films coming out of Dominican Republic. You know, mostly it's about, okay, if it's a little bit of action, but it's not too much. But it's mostly like on the intrigue and drama level.
Right.
So my thing is that we have to make something action somewhat similar to maybe American or Asian films. But then the thing is, though, we might have to have like stunt choreographers and all that. So I've seen a female that she's like into parkour and everything like that. Not necessarily a martial artist. I think she would be good because she's in parkour and she could actually flip and all that other stuff. Her name is Morena Abreu. You know, shout out to her. But
shout out.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, you know, I was thinking like how Run Shaw, when he actually made like his studios and such in Hong Kong and everything. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's gonna be in San Pedro, but you know, we might have to have like something that will give. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Might make a little film community or something like that. I was just thinking on the lines of, so you know, just brainstorming here a little bit.
I hear you. It's necessary.
Yeah.
But as far as actors and fill-ins, if we're in San Pedro, bro, that's not gonna be a problem at all.
Got you.
For real.
Yeah. And then we have to, and then on top of it, I have to I think it's gonna be an investment. But I know that has to be like 4K and 6K cameras, I believe.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But once again, the beauty of, you know, of knowing people, you know what I'm saying? That's an easy political office movement letter. You know what I'm saying? From there, go to Telemacori and get permission to use their cameras. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Yo, forget about it. Like, there's so many producers in San Pedro that when they find out that there's a project like this going on, they're gonna jump on it like white on rice.
Yeah. Nice.
You know, and why not? Why not do it for San Pedro? Saying Serie 23, bro, we look out for each other.
Exactly.
I already know it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
The only thing I lament, lo único lamentable, is that I'm not young enough to be one of the main actors of the film. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely want to throw some karate action in there, but seeing how my back has been lately, I need to still fully recover. And between here and a year, I guess I'll be all right. But there's so many younger people in San Pedro that practice martial arts every day that I would love to give them a chance. You know, not just to shine on a film, but to shine for San Pedro. You know what I'm saying? It's basically, the film is basically going to be a Historias Urbanas movie.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what it's going to be. and I can think about many types of scripts that I can come up with. So
All right.
most likely this movie is going to be a 1, 2, and 3.
Got you.
Because one thing about San Pedro, like I keep saying, it's rich in history, and the story never ends with one person.
Exactly.
One thing I've said while living in the street, or whatever you want to call it, being a gangster in San Pedro, is that when you have beef with somebody, it ends with them when you fight with them. But if you kill that person, your beef is now generational.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, bro. And San Pedro, one thing I do love about San Pedro is that there is some kind of pardon, truce, forgiveness treaty amongst people that have respect for each other. But then there's people that are not educated enough to understand when someone is repentant for their sins or repentant for their actions. Like, I've seen people go visit the prisons and see go see, lo que están preso, and they pretend that they're gonna go see somebody when they're actually in vengeance and they're about to go kill a prison mate, delete a prison mate. You know what I'm saying? That did something to a family member of theirs, and end up in jail right there. Because that's one thing. If you get locked up in prison because you did something wrong in prison, you don't even go through the process of jail and preventiva. You stay right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Say, oh, we got you. Process right here.
Yep.
They'll process you right there. You stay right there.
That is the truth.
And San Pedro is beautiful and all, but there's parts of San Pedro that are dark, and it's no laughing matter. And then la cárcel vieja de San Pedro is no laughing matter. I'm saying there was a lot of war back then, and peace became a thing because of the naciones. Peace became a thing because of las pandillas, that people talk about so much. Peace became a thing because we were able to control the violence. And I'm talking about los reyes, los mercaderos, los amor de llave, los amor dorado. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about los amoripá. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about los lobos. There was so many people that became one with us to hold peace down for the community that it wasn't just a dream, bro. It became a reality. And the wave violence, that wave of violence that was in San Pedro so crazy, and the tumbagorras and all that stuff, all that came to a stop. All that came to a stop because now we knew where.
I remember when I.
Go ahead, bro.
It was like when I was living not living, but whenever I used to visit San Pedro, right? They always told me, like, yo, this was like around 02, 03, right? Shout out to my homie Carbo down there in San Pedro. So one day they was like, yo, don't go around and walk around on Miramar at night. I was like, ¿por qué? They was like, yo, they were talking about how when I was growing up, it was like mostly people that that they had personal beefs. And the only crime I could say that I've heard of was, people. Well, I hate to say it, but you have certain people that got deleted with the harpoon. I was like, dang, that's rough. Harpoon. You got deleted. Wow. I was like.
Man, I was around in San Pedro when a lot of the big tigres got deleted. Daniel Topo, Codetel, ¿cómo se llamaba este loco que me quería muchísimo? Malapa, rest in peace, Malapa. Malapa era el tigre de Barrio Lindo más loco y acelerado de la bolita del mundo. Malapa era el tigre más loco de San Pedro. Y ese hombre me tenía un respeto, compadre. Que los tigres me decían, pero ven acá, Pedrito no es de nada. ¿Y qué es lo que ¿por qué Malapa le tiene respeto a este loco? Y Malapa le daba galletas a los tigres. This dude would come and smack dudes. Like, who you talking about? You talking about Pete? You bugging, bro. Don't ever do that again. Why you respect him so much? You want to find out? Let me go tell him that you was talking about him, and you're gonna find out why. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Malapa era un tigre respetado de San Pedro. Malapa era respetado por la policía en San Pedro.
Sí, paz descansa.
Yo, for real, bro. So, tigre de la calle, I know them all, bro. Para esos tiempos, gente que eran jefe de la calle, I knew all of them, and they know me. And they knew that as whatever they knew not to cross with me. Not because I was a bad guy or because something bad was going to happen, but because crossing me was just the wrong move. You know what I'm saying? There was a reason why I was that person. You know? They knew that crossing me was a wrong move. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to put my hands on you. It was really that simple.
Wow.
I didn't have to put my hands on you. Like, I could talk my way out of a fight, but it's not because I'm talking my way out of a fight like a coward. It's because I'm telling you to be smart. Because if I have to put my hands on you, it's not going to be a pretty sight. You might not even remember the fight.
Wow.
I might give you an insomnia punch, an insomnia elbow to the cerebellum. Like, you don't even know. This is why when we teach karate, or the mature man in me, when I teach karate, I remind people that it's not for violence. Because there's so many things in karate, those barehanded chops to the neck, depending on how you execute that, you can really delete someone with that. You have to be careful. There's a certain angle of attack for that. It's better to not even chop the person. Give that person a slap where you're gonna chop them at. Slap them with your hand. And it'll cause enough shock / knockout for you to walk away from there. Because if you hit them with a full rich hand chop in the wrong place, they're gonna oof.
Yep.
It's that simple.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, the mic is on now. See, it was off again.
Yeah, I know.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, I know. I guess I have to get better connection as such.
No, it was me that had the mic off.
Oh, all right, gotcha.
You know, takes a special kind of idiot sometimes. But leave it to me. I'm humble, bro. I'm God's favorite idiot. Don't play with me. I'm humble. Yep. I'm God's favorite idiot. Like, I'm the one to walk to you. You know what I'm saying? You're over here approaching me with a knife, and I'm approaching you with a Bible. Like, my Bible hurts more than your knife. And you'll be like, what? What you mean? Like, I could stab you with this. I say, yeah, I know you can, but guess what I can do with this? Yeah, I can save your soul with this. And they be looking at me like, what? Like, yo, that just changes the whole trajectory of a fight.
Yep.
Yo, like, what did you just tell me? Yo, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yo, like around, on Saturday, next Saturday, I'm about to make like a special, open topics for the martial arts. So my homie Sombra could come through, you know what I mean? And I know that he works in the weekdays and everything like that. But I like you and him to actually, we be on here, we actually talk about the real Dominican martial arts, you know what I mean? Okay. Well, Pedrito is gonna be back. All right, so you back.
I pulled another one of my famous stunts. I did
Nice.
I did the checking the comments, and then instead of pressing X to go out, I pressed back.
Gotcha.
So I said, you know what? Forget this phone business. I'm logging onto my laptop. I'm not gonna make an error like that from the laptop.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Shout out to William Candelo, 03.
Shout out. So, another brief testimony. We started talking about this whole martial arts stuff, and you made a logo for me, and that just inspired me to start going digital, like so crazy. I mean, I showed you a portfolio of stuff that I did in less than a month, just off the back that I was just inspired to start putting stuff together.
Yeah, I'm glad that I did that.
Like this picture right here, my profile picture, I put that together in the app. Saying, and, yeah, dice, yo soy el guardián de las llaves. I am the guardian of the keys.
Yes.
That's aligned with a big celestial key.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means is, we're born to be guardians. We're born to protect the great gate. What is the great gate? You can say the gate is heaven. The great gate is heaven.
Yes.
Most people only think that the gates of heaven is there to open for people to come into heaven. No, the gates of heaven are open for anyone that has passed, but the gates of heaven are closed against outside forces. They're closed against anything else that's not supposed to be there.
Yes.
Because heaven is not just some secret kept away place that it's by itself in its own pocket dimension, or no. Heaven is a place that, in the midst of all the chaos, it's that one white spot of peace. But that one white spot of light diminishes all darkness around it, and the darkness spreads and flees. So that's how you know you're in the right spot. For anyone that has ever had the testimony of a flatlining and being in heaven for a second or three or a minute and come back, you were actually in heaven if everything in the background was straight light. If there's no place for shadows, there's no place for darkness. Everything is light.
Yep.
So we are the guardians of the gate. And what are the things that are trying to come through the gate that shouldn't be there? That's when the spectrums come in, of whatever dimensions there are spiritually. Demons, demigorgons, demidemons, all types of stuff, trying to sneak its way in or battle its way in. And of course, the angels do all the protecting, all that good stuff, but who do all the protecting here on Earth?
Yes.
Those that were called to guard the keys do. Not everybody was called, so not everybody knows.
Right.
Shout out to you if you haven't been called, because your timing will come if it comes. It's not for everyone. Like I keep telling people, we are a body, and as a body, we can't all be thumbs. We can't all be index fingers. We can't all be nose. We can't all be eyes. There's thousands of parts of the body. There's over 2,000 body parts. And amongst skin, nerves, bones, and all that. So let us all be a part of this body and work together so that the body can move. Amen.
And that's the way someone that's born again speaks. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm definitely not the same person I was when I was walking in San Pedro. You know, not that I didn't have a time of San Pedro where I was in the Christian lifestyle, but most of the time that I was in San Pedro, I was living the Tigueraje life. And,
Yeah.
you know, I ended up building a community, and that community, you know, changed trajectories and changed history. You know, and here we are now where, you know, I'm seeing what's going on. Okay.
Okay. All right. Stores me.
We have a false alarm over here at the studio.
Got you.
So, yeah, bro. Just it's great to see how far things have gone and how things have changed for the better. Even though going through the Bible, things are bound to get worse.
Yeah.
And I'm not clearing my throat because it's a hidden agenda. I'm telling you, because there are definitely hidden agendas.
Yeah.
I don't know if the population knows. They're thinking about cutting SSI and SSID and all that other stuff. If they cut off survivor benefits and they cut off, you know, disability benefits, America's going to turn into something we don't know of. It's going to turn bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I wish I had a sheep or a goat here. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. I remember saying I didn't want to be in DR when things went bad. But I remember and see that if things go bad in DR, at least you have country and land to make your own food.
Right.
You don't have to worry about going into the city or bumping into guards or bumping into, you know, outside forces or anything like that. You have everything in your own place. You know, but when you're in the city and you can't hunt and or farm, you have to rely on places that have fast food. You have to rely on places because everybody needs to eat. Yeah. That's where they're gonna get a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, what's good, bro? You got any questions?
Yeah. One of my questions is that okay? In your opinion, San Pedro, the capital, and so on. In your opinion, out of all the people that you've met within the industry, who do you think is one of the best producers?
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to put it like this. That's such a complicated question to answer that I have no comment. Because I really have to big up to a lot of people that started from nothing and became big time. And a lot of people that started from nothing and are still nothing, but their quality is big time. So I got to big up to everyone that ever sacrificed to do what they did in their talent.
Got you.
Facts.
Yeah. In my opinion, I'm gonna say who was like. There's a lot too that I could actually big up. from the time that I've heard, I'll give a shout out to Flaco Loco from San Pedro. That's number one. Pintox and Sofa. I'm giving them their respect too. Nico from J&3. He's another one.
Nico 809 Productions.
No. Nico from JN3.
Oh,
Nico from 809 Productions too.
Got it.
Yeah, that's another one. Ghetto from San Pedro. Topo nga Máscara. Who else? Promo. So within the movement and stuff, I'm just saying from when I started listening to it and everything, I could say that those are the producers I could actually say that, you know, that they did their thing. But they're still doing their thing.
Oh, Mapa too, bro.
Oh yeah. Mucho respeto para DJ Mafa. I actually met him in 2014. Because at first it was like we met outside the Bronx. I was like, hold up. He's like, yeah, you know I'm DJ Mafa. I was like, DJ Mafa? I was just with Unimente when I was in San Pedro. He's like, oh, word? I'm like, yeah. So, you know, we chatted a little bit. So, you know, shout out to DJ Mafa.
Yeah, big shout out, man. Once again, like I always say, bro, shout out to San Pedro as a whole, bro.
Exactly.
Shout out to San Pedro as a whole. SPM is home of the majors, bro. Major leagues, major moves, major work, major everything. Lo Guloya, la Estrella Orientale, Lo Ingenio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone, bro. Johnny El Coquero. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? San Pedro Macorís is that city, man.
Yep. And, you know, mucho respeto de Anthony Roberts.
Big shout out to everyone, man. Rest in peace, Rico Calte. We miss you,
Rest
bro.
in peace, Rico Calte.
Rest in peace, Cabeza Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, Tío Mío. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, you know, a lot of greats, man. San Pedro.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Seferino Foy.
There you go.
Yeah. And it was funny because I was talking to Foy de la Vaina, right? When I was living in the Bronx. So I was getting my cerquillo. So homie was like, oh yeah, I'm from San Pedro. I'm like, really? So me and him, we was talking and everything. I was like, yeah, you know, I talked to so and so. He's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, my family's from San Pedro. So while we were talking and stuff, we happened to talk about Vaquero. He went up and he showed me old videos when he used to hang with Vaquero and everything like that. So shout out to Naco Serie 23, aka Foy de la Vaina de San Pedro.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, I'm about to wrap it up because I got to go back to the family thing.
Got you. You're always welcome here, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it like always. It's an honor. You know, shout out again to listeners, followers, and all that good stuff. Shout out to Fatal. You know what I'm saying? So what's up to him in the comments earlier while I was just in the audience. You know, I always attend the show, bro. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to show up. You never know who's going to express their opinion. And that might be the topic of the night. You know?
Exactly.
So this is like sports, but this is better than sports because sports might just be a topic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's better than sports because sports could just be one topic and we probably hit 5 topics in one night.
Exactly.
So come on, like I always say, if you have questions and you don't want to speak your voice or show your face, you're welcome to write it in the comments. We will get to them eventually. If they pop up during the show, we will answer them most likely. But if you have a comment, you know what I'm saying, and you're hearing this and it's not live, We're gonna get to that comment eventually, and we will address it in the next show. That's basically what we do.
Yep.
All right, so as far on my end, I'm gonna head out. Blessings to all. Bendiciones de Dios sobre todo. Boom.
Boom. Us.